Hello, you are tuning in to the Black Political Buzz vlog. Once again, thank you for tuning in to the Black Political Buzz vlog, and I am Laurel, your host. Today's topics session is entitled, Why Anthony Weiner Should Remain in the New York City Mayor's Race. Once again, today's topic is entitled, Why Anthony Weiner Should Remain in the New York City Mayor's Race. Anthony Weiner has been labeled as the comeback kid. And for the last 2 weeks, up until recently, Anthony Weiner was flying high in the polls. He was outpolling all of the other New York City mayoral race candidates, including Christine Quinn. Christine Quinn is currently serving on the New York City Council and was tapped to be a shoo-in to replace current New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg. Christine Quinn is an openly gay politician in New York, and if she's elected, she will become the first female mayor of the city of New York, the largest, most greatest city in the world, the city of my birthplace, because I am from Brooklyn. Gates Avenue, as a matter of fact. Bed-Stuy, Gates Avenue. Anyway, so everyone was counting on Christine Quinn knocking this race out of the ballpark, including in the polls. No one expected Anthony Weiner to enter this race. You see, in 2011, Anthony Weiner resigned from Congress in disgrace after a series of tweets were tweeted out by former Congressman Weiner, and they were not tweets to his constituents regarding political issues. These were tweets in which images of his body parts, his penis, his chest, these images were disturbing, to say the least. They were tweeted to several women who followed Anthony Weiner's Twitter timeline, and the scandal created a lot of it was a big distraction for the Democrats in Congress, because Anthony Weiner is a Democrat, and he was a well-known Democrat in Congress. He was very outspoken, a hard-working young man, was a lion, a fighter for his constituents and for issues that he believed strongly in. And so it was with much regret and despair and disgrace that Anthony Weiner was forced to resign from Congress. Well, prior to that scandal, Anthony Weiner, everyone just readily assumed that he would be the next mayor of New York City, excuse me. So when he had to step down in disgrace, no one thought that Anthony Weiner would be able to bounce back and enter the New York City mayor's race. So Christine Quinn was a shoo-in. Everyone just knew that she would take this race to the top, and then it would be a walk in the park for her. No one expected her to have any serious competition. Of course, there are other candidates in the race, such as Bill Thompson, who's a black candidate who ran against Mayor Bloomberg a couple of years ago, and he lost to Mayor Bloomberg by a small margin. And he's now re-entered the New York City mayor's race to run against Christine Quinn and Anthony Weiner. But no one expected Bill Thompson to be able to defeat Christine Quinn. I mean, Bill Thompson is a serious candidate, but we didn't expect him to really, take the win from Christine Quinn. Suddenly, who enters the race and causes a lot of eyes to raise and eyebrows to raise and eyes to roll? Anthony Weiner. Anthony Weiner. Apparently, former Congressman Anthony Weiner, for an entire year, he attended counseling sessions with his wife and, of course, alone. And he worked on his self-image. And he felt like it was necessary for him to take a chance and enter the New York City mayor's race. And not long after entering the race, many New Yorkers began to sway from Christine Quinn and focus on Anthony Weiner. As a matter of fact, Anthony Weiner's poll numbers quickly, began to rise. And he ended up being the front runner in the New York City mayor's race. So Anthony Weiner was the front runner and Christine Quinn followed closely behind. That is until today, when recent reports of more tweets exposing Anthony Weiner's compulsion, obsession with tweeting images of his body parts to other women, once again surfaced in the media. Now, these are not new tweets. These are tweets that he tweeted out after he stepped down from Congress, after he resigned from Congress. However, his wife, his faithful wife, Uma Abedin, hope I'm saying her name correctly. If I'm not, Uma, please forgive me. I'm not trying to mock your name or show you disrespect. But his faithful wife, Uma, was made aware of these tweets. So she wasn't caught off guard when the media, exposed it to the public. The media tried to make it appear as though these were brand new tweets that just went out this week. No, these tweets went out a year ago. And Anthony Weiner warned the public. He said that more tweets or more reports of tweets may surface while I'm in the race. And I want to make the people of New York City aware of that. However, there have been loud cries for him to now step out or quit the mayor's race. More so from the media and the Democrats and the key Democratic strategists than anyone else. You see, everyone is banking on Christine Quinn taking this race, winning, walking away with the trophy. Why? Because Christine Quinn is an openly gay female candidate, politician. If she wins the New York City mayor's race, not only will she become the first female mayor in New York City, but she will be the first openly gay mayor in New York City. I mean, in the past, there were rumors of the late Mayor Kopp being gay, but there was no real proof of that. It was just rumors. But Christine Quinn is an openly gay politician. She's not ashamed of her sexual orientation. And since Hillary Clinton will be campaigning for president in 2016, everyone wants Christine Quinn to take this race because this will give Hillary Clinton, who lives in New York, not New York City, but New York State, this will give her some leverage. What is my take on the entire situation? Should Anthony Weiner remain in the race? Yes. Anthony Weiner should remain in the New York City mayor's race. He should not resign. Even if he loses, make Christine Quinn work for this. I personally believe that Anthony Weiner has redeemed himself. These are old tweets that came out last year, not this year. I do believe he's a different man. He's a lion. He has not lost his political fire. He cares deeply for the citizens of New York, including black citizens, and Latino citizens, not just white citizens. He's passionate about issues that pertain to all New Yorkers. Public safety, crime, housing, jobs, small business. Anthony Weiner is what New York City needs. And he also appeals to many young New Yorkers. Anthony Weiner should remain in the race. He should not quit. He should not listen to cries from Democrat strategists or from the mainstream media or friends of CHRISTINE QUINN to step down. Doing so would be a mistake. Anthony, remain in the race. You are an excellent candidate. You have a lot to offer New York, and I'm rooting for you. Anthony Weiner from New York. Thank you for tuning in, and have a wonderful evening.